But little did they know, their cover had been blown by one of them. Mates, Sniper said quietly, but loud enough for the rest of the team to hear, if there had been no arguing. I am right. You know it. You one-eyed son of a bitch. The soldier tackled Demo Man and they started to fight. Engineer, Spy, Pyro, and Scout had to work together to try to... Mates, I'm going to send you to the devil himself and he won't have enough glue for your pieces. You'll come in. Mates, shut your bloody lids! Everyone stopped suddenly because they had never heard the sniper yell. They were used to him being quiet, so this got their attention. Sorry about that. I didn't want to yell, but I thought you wankers would want to know that we're being watched. Everyone looked in the same direction as Sniper and saw 5 multiple-colored ponies hiding in the tall grass. Fluttershy squeaked with fear upon knowing that they were seen. Oh no, was all that went through Twilight's head as the night creature came toward them. Okay, on here. Why, they're nothing but a bunch of ponies, Scott blurted out. Fluttershy flew up to his face in a flash. Nothing but a bunch of ponies, huh? I can prove you wrong. I'm the fastest Pegasus in all of Equestria. Scott jumped back of being scared and surprised. Whoa! Scout said, They talk? Everyone else was shocked like Scout, except for Sniper, that is. I heard those Sheilas talking about me and your bloody pikers ever since I saw them. Engineer looked at the ponies and then at his team. Said, Come on, fellas, we ought to show some manners. A little southern hospitality, if you know what I mean. Engineer walked up to the team and said, Come on. Oh, wait, hang on. Walked up to Rarity first and said, Howdy, partner. I'm Engineer. Rarity shook his hand gently as he told the ponies his acquaintances' names. Engineer then walked over to Applejack. Howdy, partner, Applejack said. Engineer felt happy to have anything, even a pony talking in his Texan accent. Engineer and Applejack shook hand and hoof, which were both shaking vigorously. Obviously, that's how they shake hands in Texas, Scout muttered, after Engineer introduced himself to the other ponies. He introduced them to his team. A little pipsqueak, Engineer pointed to Scout, who was having a staring contest with Rainbow Dash. That there is Scout. I'll tell you, he can run about as fast as the wind. Rainbow Dash chuckled, saying, Ha! I'd like to see that. I still bet he isn't as fast as me. Scout looked at Dash. You want a race? Rainbow Dash and Scout looked like they were about to make a break for it, but Engineer stopped them just in the nick of time. We don't need that sort of thing right now. Engineer then moved toward Heavy. This big guy here is Heavy, he said. He'll look a bit dangerous, which he is, if he needs to be. But he really is a gentle giant, so y'all don't need to be scared of him. Heavy nodded and said with a loud voice, Heavy is friend to all, especially little tiny ponies. Medic moved from behind Heavy. I am the medic. I heal my teammates and help them with medical problems. Spy then walked up to Rarity, and the others had no idea why, picked up one of her hooves and kissed it. I am the Spy. Machiri. Rarity blushed. Never before had she met any creature, or any pony for that matter, with such grace and manners. Engineer just shook his head. This here soldier, he's got anger issues at sometimes, but he's a good fella. Soldier stood at attention and saluted the ponies while saying, Hoorah! Engineer gave Soldier a small salute and returned to the business. This here's one of my best friends, Pyro. Engineer noticed that the ponies looked scared of Pyro. Don't y'all worry about me. Now, he ain't gonna do nothing to you. He's as nice as anyone else around here. Pyro waved with a which sounded like, pleased to meet you. Engineer then moved to demo. This here's, oi! Me bottle of scrumpy be empty. What will I do to be myself now? Engineer scowled at Demo Man for interrupting. This here's Demo Man. Demo Man responded with a loud burp and by beating his fist in his chest twice. Engineer then moved the last in line, Sniper, who was still scanning the area on the rock. This is Sniper. Woo-hee! You wouldn't believe the good pair of eyes and ears he's got. But he is a loner. Spy seems to be the only one who he talks to. Sniper got off the rock and walked toward the ponies. Twilight looked at the Sniper in interest, because he seemed like one with great sense, as something that Princess Celestia would approve of. "G'day, Sheilas," is all the Sniper said. "Hello there, Sniper," Twilight blurted out for some reason, which made her blush a little. Engineer was happy knowing that his team would make peaceful introduction of themselves. Sniper had a slight smile on his face and saw that Twilight was blushing because she blurted out her welcome. Now, if you don't mind me asking, but where are we and who's in charge? Engineer Twilight responded, saying, "You're in the magical land of Equestria," said Twilight, "and it is ruled by our two princesses, Princess Celestia and Princess Luna." The 9 mercenaries nodded. Sniper whispered in, "Say, mate, if there is magic here, maybe these Sheilas can teleport us back to our own world." Engineer nodded in agreement. "It's worth a shot." Engineer walked up to the ponies. "If y'all don't mind, we'd like to go on into your town and meet your princesses. We think they might be able to help us with our situation." The group of ponies huddled. "I don't know. I don't see why we can't," Twilight said. Yes, they can. They do seem to be well behaved," Rarity said, "especially the nice one the one in the nice looking suit." Fluttershy said quietly, "And if they aren't as strong as they look, maybe they can help us around in Ponyville." Rainbow agreed with Fluttershy. "Yeah, and I still want to race the small one. Now let's just hold on. Just hold on there, Sugar Cube. What do you think the others will do when they see these guys?" Twilight said. "Well, Applejack, there's only one way to find out for sure." Twilight turned around and said to Engineer, "We'll take you to Ponyville." "Yee-haw!" was Engineer's reply. "Thank you, ma'am. We'll explain our situation on the way there." As everyone started to walk towards Ponyville, Twilight noticed that Sniper wasn't walking with them. "You coming?" Twilight asked while walking towards Sniper. "Yeah, I just don't like to walk in the crowd. Like Angie said, I'm a loner, mate." Sniper said, "Well, you're welcome to walk with me if you wish," Sniper said as he started walking behind the group. Okay. Do you want to explain your do you want to explain your situation to me on the way to Ponyville? Sniper turned to look at her and said, "I don't see why I can't, Sheila." I have one more question, Mr. Sniper," Twilight said. And what would that be, mate?" Twilight seemed a little bit embarrassed to ask, but she did anyway. "Why do you call me and my friends Sheilas?" Twilight laughed. Sniper laughed as he answered the question and more.